Okay, so today I decided to make a YouTube video, and I haven't done one in a while, and technically I'm not really gonna count my last one. But so my mom got these little Valentines yesterday, and I thought, hey, they're blank on the back. We could draw on them and maybe make like little card things for my characters. So yeah, I thought that might be cool. But first of all, I don't know what characters I'm going to do. Don't know how well the backs of them are going to hold up. I mean, I really perforated. Yeah. So basically, start with some thumbnailing in here. Let's see. Just start with some thumbnailing for some of my characters and see where that goes. So basically here I'm just making smaller versions of the Valentine shape and just thinking of poses and ideas of how to put my characters in there. Jay's kind of an interesting character. So I kind of had her balancing a dagger here. But I've heard people say not to go with the first one that you do. So I guess we can do another one. See if I can think of something else. I have thumbnails of my characters, main 3 and 2 of my other favorites. And I guess now we can start drawing them. Alright, so I guess we'll start with Jay. And And again, I don't know how well these are going to color on, and I'm going to use watercolor, so there's many things that could happen. So, just bring in a hard surface. Oh, it's quite reflective, isn't it? That's fine. Alright. Might be kind of close, but no, that'll work. Alright. So, I'm gonna do the first one right here. I'm gonna do this one. So, Jay is basically just balancing her dagger on her hand. So, yeah. We're gonna sketch that one out on this piece of paper. Or, Valentine. Alright. The only thing I have left to color is her hair, and then can move on to colored pencils. Alright, well, while this one is drying, I'm going to scoot everything away and start sketching another one. I think I'll do Misty next. So, Misty is one of my Fae characters. Faes are often mistaken for elves, but they are not elves. They are magical creatures that live in elemental kingdoms. Earth, water, fire, and air. And Misty's from the Earth one, or forest anyway. They live in a forest. So, and Misty is the one who brought Jay into the time-traveling world. Jay is the time traveler and main character of my book. I pretty much forgot to mention that. Misty's, I guess you could say, kind of the mom of the group, really. She tries to keep everything in order, keep the way it should be. Where'd my illustrations go? Okay, found it. So, yeah. Misty is a royal of Terragrove. Terragrove is where she lives, the magical forest. Terragrove is the Earth Kingdom. And Misty is the princess of Terragrove. And in all of these kingdoms, royals are determined by their color of eyes. So Terragrovian royals have purple eyes, violet eyes. So Misty and her parents and her little brother, Chris, they all have purple eyes. They're the Fire Kingdom, Inferno. Their royals have scarlet eyes. Tepister, their royals have bright blue eyes. And Marinola, the Water Kingdom, their royals have like white eyes. Oh, how do her shoulders? Way too wide. So yeah, Misty is this tall, lanky, dark-skinned blonde girl, which might seem kind of weird and abnormal. yeah, that's how she is. And all of my Fae characters have long, pointy ears, and her ear's going off the page, but that's fine. Quite long, pointy ears. But yeah. Misty is a very soft character, very kind, but when she's angry with you, you don't really want to be in her way. Jay is kind of a reckless character. She is very outgoing and kind of short-tempered, honestly. And Misty is always, tolerates Jay, even though Misty's the one that picked Jay for being the next traveler. But honestly, out of my characters, I think I draw Misty and Jay the most. Maybe because their character designs are the simplest, I'm not quite sure. But I have other characters whose designs are very simple also, but I also tend to neglect them. Like one of my characters, Jig, I tend to forget about him. Well, not really forget, but I don't draw him very often. And I don't know why, but I do have quite a lot of characters that are hard to draw all of them on a regular basis. I do have characters whose character designs are much more complicated. Like Kane, he is part of my trio. He is a pirate from the, I think, 1500s, 1600s, somewhere in there. But, yeah, his character design is not I wouldn't necessarily say, difficult or extreme or anything, but it's not necessarily 100% easy to draw. Because he has quite a few elements to it. So yeah. And then I created Chris. Chris is Misty's little brother, and he's adorable. I love him. He's only 10, so he's not really a big part of the time traveling part of the story, but he really wants to be. He doesn't want to be stuck at home with his mom, because his dad is the military leader of the Terragrovian army, or military. So Chris is always dressed up, looking nice, and has the crown on for the king's crown on. So he doesn't really like all of the kingly stuff and having to dress up and all of that. He's kind of a misfit, honestly. Little troublemaker. Those 4 are the ones that I did thumbnails for, but I have other characters too. I have a total of 4 pirate characters, one of which somebody else created for me in a art trade, which was really fun. But they all have, well, they all have their accent color. That's what it's called. Misty's is purple, so I tend to associate her with the color purple. Jay with the color blue or green, but mostly blue since I have Chris now, who is associated with green. Jig is associated with the color maroon or red, and I have my villains, Dylan and Alicia. Dylan is kind of just black. He wears a lot of black. Alicia associated with pink, because her magic is pink. And there is a pixie in the book, not to be confused or mistaken for a fairy. She's a pixie. And yeah, she's associated with the color like blue or sky blue or whatever. So yeah, there is the sketch of Misty. Now I will color it. Alright, so I finished them. I cut out some of the process of the coloring of Misty, and I accidentally forgot to erase the sketch slightly, so it's still there and you can still see it. But yeah, that's a bummer, but that's okay. But yeah, I actually really like how they turned out. I like Misty's better, but yeah. Sorry about the light change. Also, it's it's taking me this long. So yeah, I really like them. It's really cool. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is. Bye.